actually turn.
Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, the theme.
Both of the
Apollo Justice
both
theme.
and the Pursuit theme for Phoenix Wright.
Just in general.
Yeah,
I
they both
know.
have the Mortal Kombat vibe.
Mm. I guess I get it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh right, I need to show you the game, obviously.
Otherwise, I can't be of much help.
Break it down. Alright, I'm gonna invite some people.
Go right ahead.
Alright, this is Megals. This is someone who was. This was from last stream. I'm from they're from a High Fry Rush server. I'm on.
Well, it'll be nice to meet them when they come in.
Yeah. Alright, now to start. Time to start promoting this.
You have a Twitch or actually a Twitter, well, it's X or Blue Sky.
Again, I'm playing this. I'm live streaming this from on YouTube.
No, I meant promotional reasons. X or Blue Sky.
I'm sorry. What did you say? I didn't hear you first time.
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Twitter or X? No. I hate Twitter with like a burning passion.
I don't blame you, but I only keep it for better,
Dubious
to keep track of
cultural.
minor reasons. Mostly just runs and giveaways.
You are a man of culture.
I'm looking at a shitpost where Blue tells Steve to hit his friend with a chair.
Alright, let's wait for Megals and then we'll get on.
So what's your feelings about Sonato Generations?
I do not know what that is.
Sonic X Shadow Generations.
I'm not that big of a Sonic fan in general. I grew up with the Marios, but you know, if it's what did Tess say it was? It was Sonic Generations 2.0, like remaster, essentially. I did like Generations. I think my favorite Sonic game was Colors. Was Sonic Colors. And Sonic Forces, because I actually finished it. Me and my edgelord cat.
I actually really like that game as well. Much more than most people. I asked because they shadow dropped a Shadow the Hedgehog campaign.
Oh my god, it's Sonic Adventures! That's what it is. Sonic Adventures. Also, when I turned off the stream, when I closed the stream, my streamer mode turned off. And then when I turned off my computer to like rest my eyes and stuff, and then I turned it back on, Discord messages kept popping up again. I was just like, what the huh? Because that's never happened before.
Major things have happened.
It's never, I think it's like just an update thing.
Then again, Discord tends to be weird.
it do be like that, because I do know that you have a bit of a delay.
Yeah, I've always had like this weird relationship with Discord.
Yeah.
Sometimes it won't recognize my headphones. Sometimes it won't recognize my computer's open mic. Sometimes it does weird things.
Right.
So the person you're talking about is Nuts, right?
Meggles?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said they were gonna go feed their dog and then hop in.
They just got into the server.
Oh, they just got in?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, my welcoming committee is I turned it off because I didn't want to keep getting Meggles.
Apparently, Larry did even attack Elmo on live TV.
Huh?
Yeah.
I remember that time on Twitter where Elmo was like, Elmo wants to know if you're having a good day or not. And everyone's like, Elmo, man. My life's been shit, man. You got no idea, man.
Trust me, it's not as cursed as what I've seen with Muppets.
Yo, I love the Muppets stuff.
I could easily ruin it for you with a simple YouTube video.
I love Gonzo, man. I love my somebody. Or my, whatever,
There's a video on
sorry.
YouTube where, well, Elmo and the Cookie Monster get it on.
Okay, you didn't have to say that. I love my boy Gonzo, though. I love them.
It's just Elmo and the Cookie Monster getting on. And it's because they, someone just exploited the Tickle Me Elmo function, so Elmo's just I think getting
Please,
actively
TMI, please stop talking.
And someone's trying to stack the name conventions of all the Sonic games. The event, the murder of Team Sonic, X Shadow, All Stars Races, Transform, Battle Mania, Triple Trouble, Pinball Labyrinth, Adventure, Free Riders, Gravity,
And Knuckles.
Director's Cut DX, Ultimate Plus, and The Secret Night.
Oh my god, why does it feel like there's like cobwebs on it? Oh my god. We just jamming out to the menu music.
Okay, that's just a weird combination.
A combination of what?
Have you seen the Paramount Plus Super Bowl ad?
I care very little for the Super Bowl, so no.
Well, it's a weird ad where Knuckles, Hey Arnold, Peppa Pig, Knuckles, Master Chief, and Patrick Stewart are in the same room, trying to climb a mountain, I think.
Wait, this is Paramount Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, Paramount Plus got some pretty stupid ads.
Patrick Stewart is trying to throw Arnold with a football. In a football uniform.
I see.
He even kisses Arnold.
Alright, but I feel like we waited long enough. I think we should just get started and Meggles will just join in. halfway through. As I've been waiting 10 minutes and I'm ready to go! We're doing this!
You're Apollo and you're fine!
I am Apollo Justice and I am ugly and I am proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud! June 17th, 9:52 a.m.
This is it! The 5th day! Did you get any sleep?
No, yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so. Same.
Oh? What time did you wake up?
3.
That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me.
Do you have coffee, Trucy?
Give me a basic Mr. Hat for the last cup of coffee.
Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. That voice.
Hey, got any sleep?
No, Mr. Right.
I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Innoteen Pasta Point seem almost fun. Wait, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today? Take a guess. How about Little Plum? The Sherman tank of a mom? No, yes again. That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms...
Who's my mom, Daddy?
You need to find me a new mama one of these days, Daddy. It's barely morning and you're already... And you're at it already, Trucy.
I mean, that also works. You were already at it. Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Ray, do you know who the prosecution's witness is?
Alita Piazza, your client's fiance.
She's going to be a witness.
That seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? Then again, why would his mom? You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
Something's going down today, that much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I got my business back. And if you can't find the killer, I'll pull one out of there.
Please don't, Trucy. Alright.
And it's Alita Piazza that comes out of there.
10 a.m. Alright, court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Kentucky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's sold-out house. Very well, to recap, well, yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party.
And guilty of pancake snatching!
We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant. Correct, Air Judge. And today, I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at these horrible crimes from the outside. The outside. The acquisition of the murder weapon, the preparation of the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see. To his betrothed. His betrothed? His fiancée, Air Judge. His partner for life, with no chance for parole. Oh, very well. You may show the lucky lady to the stand. Your name and occupation, Fräulein?
Alita Piazza. My occupation is future wife.
Traditional values, I respect that. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. You're here today as a witness for the prosecution? Judge, what the...
To be honest, I don't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth.
Honesty, another admirable trait. Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Walkie Kentucky, confessed his plans for murder?
Yes.
The witness will please give her testimony to the court. All right. Whew!
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back.
Sorry, I'm just checking Discord.
It's fine.
When Waki found out that Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. "I'll teach him," he said. "Bizoy!" And he took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. And I don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it.
Alright, so the pistol did belong to the Kitaki family then. Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki Mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms. And the bullet that took the victim's life, was it fired from the pistol the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven.
How can you prove something like that?
Bullets carry marks from the barrels that fired them, called rifling marks.
Rifling marks?
Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fired. And when did you first hear about Waki's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
Just do it!
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. Press! Everything! Nah. That must have been quite frightening.
He was serious. He ripped up his report into shreds.
Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint.
Waki's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute.
Great, now he sounds like a psychopath. Alright, I'll teach him, he said. Took one of the family pistols, yeah. What happened? Meaning the murder?
I tried to stop him. I really did.
Oh fuck, I just realized.
What?
The game wasn't showing on the... My stream didn't show the game.
Yikes.
But Waki wouldn't listen.
I'm so sorry, everyone. A defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems. The last thing we should do is blame yourself, miss. It was my fault! Wait, fuck! How can you say that for certain? How? Objection! Jesus, man, your hand. Forehead, you will refrain from badgering the Fraulein. It was the defendant, the Waki, was it, who took the pistol from his home? We knew this for a fact now. I suppose we do. Fuck, I forgot what character I'm playing. Alright, I'm baffled by my stupidity. So how could anyone else have used this pistol to shoot the victim? Simple logic, yeah? That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point? Someone else have used that pistol. There was another, I swear to God! Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person had access to that pistol. What's this? Interesting. What does the defense then? Tell the court who the other person... Well, of course, I mean you, Miss Tiala.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol for her fiancé? Ow, man. And killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this, fuck. It does seem a bit unpalatable to be sure. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life to be sure, but I think I would hesitate at murder. I hope you do more than hesitate. And what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here?
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing the connection between the witness and Miss Tialia. Wow, we are speeding through this. Okay. That looks like a medical chart. Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I broke into a safe. You what? I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart. What? Miss Tialia, why is your name on this chart? Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tialia? Oh, damn!
I'm not sure what you mean by meeting, Mr. Justice.
Our warm little fiance just froze over.
I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago.
Oh, damn.
It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there anything wrong with that?
Miss Tialia, you testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now,
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're that kind of guy who can't rest until he knows the detail of every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
This turned so quickly. That's not true at all. I embrace the ones I love best. Shut the fuck up, Judge. There's no connection now. It doesn't fly in a court of law.
Doesn't fly?
She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Kentuckys. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true, but you remained connected somehow. Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic. The sandals?
Yeah, if that's a chart, it's the sandals.
Just so I could see. Therefore, had this trail you think you have found, it doesn't lead to the truth. Nor to a long career in a legal profession, yeah? Gee, thanks. Perhaps you will allow me to do the honors? Why not? It might be nice for a change. Most excellent. Let's rock! Thanks. Thanks, Clavy. I'll take the usual penalty next time, thanks. Alright, Melissa Justice, try again. It's the other sandals. Fuck you. Alright, these sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Well, who knows? I'm sure there's a lot of people with those sandals.
So sorry, Fraulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
What's wrong with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all.
Well, we now see your true colors. I was wrong with to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourselves. Sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story. Your sandals were found in the entrance of the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little no point in denying.
Very well, the witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day? Again, this is flying by so much faster than the other testimonies.
Yep, but really isn't much left.
I did go to the clinic that day, my first time in half a year, since I quit in January. I went out, I went to warn him, after all. I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistakes. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Wanted to tell him to be careful. As an old friend.
We still have... Did we ever get an explanation of why he stole a fucking noodle stand? By mistake, you mean? The mistake he heard about from the defendant. The botched operation.
He was a timid, small man, but I never wished to harm him. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense. Yes, but there is still one thing which does not. What's that, Prosecutor Gavin? The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home. I would have worn those sandals home, too. Ooh, I want to see Judge rocking them sandals, and Clabby. So, why were the sandals left behind? Ah! Pointed out the contradiction before me! God damn it, that's hot. I mean, there's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Talia? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals, which were sandals there, which you wore home by mistake.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, it is nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? What the? No fair! He's filling the holes here in her testimony. Defense may begin the cross-examination. I did go to the clinic that day, Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
And that was the first time you had contacted Miss Dr. Maractus in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
So why did you go to the clinic that day? I went to warn him after all. Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Walkie, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
I called several times that evening, but no one was in.
The victim was busy driving home after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by that smear yesterday, yeah?
I thought I warned him, but he would run away for sure. Knowing that doctor.
You mean that act of malpractice on Walkie, correct?
If he had just told Walkie the truth from the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Oh, of course if I told him, he might have erased the Kitakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought. We know that the Maractus clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. We probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to.
That's why I knew I had to work.
No dark secrets, eh?
But look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing, not even in from the top.
I know it. Must have some evidence that proves it too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to the clinic with only one thought in my mind.
I wanted to tell him to be careful as an... But then you'd be betraying Walkie, wouldn't you?
No, I did it for him. For us.
So you want to warn him so that our fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah?
I didn't want to take my I don't want to take my Walkie away.
There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him.
Do you know what she went, Apollo?
Time to figure out what really happened at that clinic and fast. Alright, and we just start over.
Hey, Michael.
Oh, Megals! Ah! 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 It's them! It's you! I'm gonna just turn you up so...
Speed, I think
Oh,
my
do the same thing,
microphone's
but I
on, I don't know.
I can hear you just fine.
Hello?
Hello, this is Megals. What are your pronouns,
Yes.
Megals?
She, her.
She, her. Alright, this is Razid.
Hello?
Yep.
Alright, oh shit, sorry, I pressed a button. Please ignore me. I don't know what
No
I'm doing
problem.
anymore. Leave activity. I'm streaming! Okay, alright, alright. Alright, back in the game. Once a warrant match.
Let me know if you need a super guide.
Yeah. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. Should I present the slippers here?
I don't think you really need the slippers anymore.
These? Really? Okay.
Well, maybe later, but not now. You don't need the slippers.
Right.
Later you do, but
The
not
first
now.
time in half a year since I've been here. Alright, give me a little nudge, wink, wink.
Okay, it's already established why she would want to... Well, here's a better question. He didn't know about Ciela being the nurse. Would he want... Don't you think she would try to get rid of that so he doesn't know? That she might be a gold digger?
What am I after? Why else would I have gone? Oh, shit,
Yeah.
I went the wrong way.
Why else would she be there?
What would I present?
Well, think about it.
Would it be the,
He probably just...
the x-ray stuff? Or the smushed bullet?
Well, it would be the... Well, actually, it would be the chart.
Okay. This chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office.
Yes?
Megal, is there any characters that you wanted to voice, or are you just here for the lulz?
Just here for the lulz so far, I guess.
That's fine. Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Yalia, you know why it was, don't you? Mind filling me in? Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bah, there, Doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Dialia. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Waki's failed operation. Interesting. You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kinda makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're both. For a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Just, he must have known his own nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's content.
This job business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little parody.
Ah! I can feel it! The power of anime! My bracelet is reacting again!
He can fit.
It's the power of anime!
What is it, Apollo?
I felt my bracelet tighten just now.
Your bracelet?
Just like yesterday, like you said. When a witness is unsure about something, their nervous habit gives them away.
I can't see anything, Apollo.
Eh? And what's my bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe. Yes, that has to be it.
Has to be... What has to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. They must be sharper than mine.
Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Trucy, but I don't have some kind of, like, special power or anything. I'm not, like... I don't have, like, magic or whatever.
Give me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Mrs. Fiala's testimony. Oh, we don't know what her nervous habit is.
Well, what do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses.
It's the Patrick Star. What's this little fat guy doing to me? Focusing. It's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring down that testimony. The power of anime. Oh, it's just now sensed now. Okay. I'm gonna press Y and hopefully I see it. I see it! Why would I go to the clinic now?
Play with her.
Is she playing with her ring? Her fingers
Yes.
are like very... Let me hear it again.
Here again.
Why would I go to a clinic? Gotcha! Why go to the clinic? Sorry. Why go to the clinic for half a year chart now, you ask? Whoa, I want to imagine that this is Apollo is like having a stroke right now in court. You know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. Whoa!
What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was a clear and present threat.
That's ridiculous. What if that were the case? I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Eh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got her on the ropes now. I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow with evidence! Miss Tialia, there's
Wait,
no use...
Why is she wearing?
Why is she what?
Why is she wearing a scarf?
I don't know. There's no use trying to hide it. That chart became a threat to you now because of this! Man, I don't know.
The
It's...
checkup report.
Oh, it's checkup report. Okay.
The other report.
Fuck! Oh, okay. A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kentuckys are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself. Because you were afraid. You knew what Waki's chest x-ray would reveal. A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you! Oh, God. Just, Polly, are you okay? That's all, Your Honor. What the fuck just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying? And also, are you on drugs, Mr.
No,
Justice?
she's,
I sensed it.
no, she's just imitating the Fabulous Secrets Powers video.
There was a great aura emanating from her from her forehead. Very cool. He called me cool! Anyway. So the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. If the Katakis got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Oh, well, this has been a speedy jury. Order! I did it! I broke her testimony!
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you.
Third eye.
Miss Tiala?
It's true. That chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Waki and went.
Oh, fuck, man. It appears this cross-examination is far from over. What? Say the truth from us? This is clear, yet it is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand. Sure. Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination. I was so close!
You're still close. Get on her, Apollo.
We still haven't gotten that pursuit music yet. And my bracelet isn't active. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Yeah, he sure did. With a bullet. What do I have to present? The bullet or the gun?
The bullet.
The bullet. Okay.
I mean, it's.
I don't want to. I don't want to know how hyper specific Ace Attorney has to be. You said nothing happened in the doctor's office? I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay.
Actually, it's a muffin.
Kinda like you, actually.
This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Teala. Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Objection! Shut up! But this was stuck inside the doctor's safe. Inside the safe.
I guess the police didn't check that far.
Objection! Shut up! But there is a problem. How can you say that bullet was fired on that day? Shut up! Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? The pistol was taken from the Kentucky mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, then that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Air Forehead. Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately. You broke into a safe, Justice? 30 minutes later, a report arrives. Rifling marks on both bullets are identical. Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position. The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart. Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe? Only one person was in position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alina Tiala. Oh, no pursuit music? Okay. Alright, order, shut the fuck up. Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness? Alita Battle Angel knew about Waki Kataki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remained in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination? What the fuck? That reminds me. Apparently, the Katakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will. Nefarious. So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune? Oh my god, Waki. You keep talking trash about my Alita! and I'll sue you, lawyer man! Me? Yeah, you said you'd abuse my Alita! I think you mean accuse. Same difference! Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that park. Waki, just cool down a second. You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll... Missed you.
I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny.
Waki. Wake up and smell reality.
Alita, baby?
Signature on the chart. The engagement. I mean, come on. It's so obvious, you himbo. Even for a himbo, spoiled brat such as yourself.
Alita? Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fraulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So the family fortune is what you're really after.
That's right. I wanted the money.
No way! That's whack! I ain't trying any of that!
Could I have done the wedding earlier? Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Who, me?
I believe you say you were going to abuse me?
Accuse.
Oh, of what crime, I might ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it from the safe after I already left the village.
What?
I would never do such a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Wait, but...
What are you talking about?
A Trucy?
You had most to lose if that chart was found.
But I didn't have a pistol now. God.
Can we just say gun? It's just one gun.
Well, you could have taken Waki's.
You'd think he'd have mentioned that, no? Well, I heard him say it was me. I shot him.
Objection! Shut up! That's only because he's trying to protect you! Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
What point?
Certainly the Fraulein wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh,
You'll see. That chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. He's right! And I found my... Your Honor, I can keep going, Miss Stiola.
Yes?
Is it clear? It is clear to this court, that you are not a very good fiancé.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth. Tell us about yourselves, including your actions and the whereabouts on that day. Don't forget,
When you
we've
left
proven that you were at the miraculous clinic on the day of the crime.
Yes, I went to the clinic on the day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it. So I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof. I stole a pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't see it matter. I don't think that matters if Mr. Practice was shot at people or not.
You went back later.
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I need to get rid of it. That's why I went that.
But you couldn't get the chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting later today, but I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah! That was you!
It came from behind the door!
Someone's in there! Break in! They left through that window! So you were the burglar!
That was you two? If I only had one more minute. Then I could have opened the safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing and brazen at that!
Oh. Is this a trial for trespassing now? Stop. You can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself.
Girl boss.
They're gangsters, you know.
Alright, in any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Yes, I went. I wanted that chart, but I... Later.
What I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling mutt had to get in the way.
Why did Dr. Marcus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he was a coward. That chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature was on the chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
But you could have stolen it.
Could have is some new definition of...
We'll ask Wacky. He'll tell us. Might I remind you, this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. He's right, isn't he? That brow was spotted in the park. The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes?
So it seems.
Let's repeat the facts again, shall we? If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck our victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple. Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday. We're not going to talk about him anymore. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here. We decided he was on the other side. Just before the gun fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head in to look and was shot. Objection! Didn't we just clarify this? He was on the other side. Art and Garius Panty Snatcher, Mr. Stickler did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those undergarments. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly attorney.
What?
You remember what you had for breakfast this morning?
Do you remember, Trissy?
I always have a glass of milk for breakfast.
What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there could be only one explanation. The pancake guy was mistaken.
Objection! Shut up! But his location was proven! You can't write that off as him being mistaken. Ow, man, Claver, come on. Then why don't you show us sample then? Show you? What? Must I explain everything? Very well, let's recap. If the witness, Benny's guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim? Wait, if the victim was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple? I merely laid out the facts for us. It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. You could have called me something cool, like devil horns, or if you can, that is. Kitaki was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Pal Maractus is at the victim mark. Alright, let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing?
Someplace else.
So it's someplace else, yeah. I have a theory. As the fact stands now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. The what guy? Jaden, it's a Lime story. Anyway. Watch the 5-hour stream we had this morning.
Place.
Apparently Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from? Objection! Oh, I love that my bar came up. It's time to raise the roof and the stakes. Huh? Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? Oh, hey, what if they were a bit more terrifying? Ah! Like so. Double penalty. If Forehead wishes to take us in a new direction, then he must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's justice time! Apollo, shut up.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that we knew where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. And I am... Can I save? Please let me save. I can't save. Okay.
It is where you think it is.
I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. Oh, excuse me, this court case has taken way too long. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to trash can when he saw the two men. Animation! He shouted, just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple. Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh yes! Which direction was his right temple facing at the moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand. I rest my case, Your Honor. Order in the courtroom. So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand? He's coming from inside the house. Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand, which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind them.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if I were pulling someone along.
And there's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in that stand. Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in that stand? Can I quickly just check this real quick? Where? Oh, how it's.
It was empty on the inside, so.
It's
and then there's also the slippers.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it right here. Intriguing. Let's see what you've got. Alright, I know what you've got. Okay, only one penalty. Alright. The Maractus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at that scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe prints were found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof you're inside that noodle stand! Yeah, there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram. Alright, a park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path. Now with that attitude, yeah, you still cannot say this is a footprint, yeah? Why not? You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground? That's just dumb. One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with tools of noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. You have a point. Could someone have hidden in that stand?
I think I may be onto something. I think I figured out one more pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have proof that someone could have stayed hidden in the stand? I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand. Is it the bowl?
Oh!
Would it be
That's empty it, so what proof?
It's the bowl, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you used it as evidence yet?
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon Noodles noodle stand. Yes, and what about it? We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic. Large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic. Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All of my noodle bowls are in there too. I did his accent. Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala.
I won't listen to any more of these wild Final Fantasies. No, not fantasies. They're worse lies than that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent, and I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Bractus.
or fairy tale. The whole trial is even a fairy tale.
Then please, put us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm giving you one last chance to explain yourself. This is it! Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it?
Nice pain impression.
Time to get to the bottom of this case.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Taki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So he gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him.
You knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I even gave him a chance. I told him that Brett got his help. And he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over. Is my bracelet gonna blow up, or? Oh, I could just perceive all of. Oh my! Oh no! Oh no!
There's a hint right there.
Yeah, I think I just looked at it. I think I know why you said why she's wearing a scarf. You dirty little pre-watcher. Alright, pass real quick. This one. It's that scurf.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha! All I did was talk and lie.
What? Show me proof.
I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Little slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. All I did was talk to him, you claim. Yeah, you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My Twitch? What are you talking about? I'm a YouTuber.
You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf.
What?
This is working better than I hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. I'm connecting something between them. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habit are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic's office. And I've got the proof that shows exactly what happened! It's the lamp? Lamp.
Yep.
Okay.
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck,
Huh?
I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out. This talking in circles nonsense is killing me.
Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Battle Angel, please remove your scarf.
Huh?
Seriously, that could be edited to do the Fabulous Secrets powers.
This is the trial to determine what happened in that part. Yet we seem to have drifted off target. Objection! Shut up! We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. Tokyo drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf.
I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third part.
Alright, Miss
You
Tiala.
can't order me to remove
I'm afraid
mine.
you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. No!
No!
I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Oh, ow. Oh my god. That isn't what I think it is. Something did happen that night. Oh my god. You needed to get that chart back no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it. But wait, looking at this lamp and the witness's deck, it looks like the very opposite happened. Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. Specifically, you tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus clinic. Breakdown. And then her boobs fly away. Alright, order, shut the fuck up. Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus.
Oh my god, what a great image.
This digit. That gangster knows everything. He's coming after you. Then he's gonna arrive.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chop. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I know what you're up to. You want it with the family. They see that chart, you are finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. If I'm going down, I want some company. You! And what happened next?
He jumped at me. He knocked me to the floor. It said, "Long live the king."
Oh my god. Oh
And he
my
took the
god.
pole. Now, Paractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me.
Now I understand the deep voice.
I must have blacked out.
Actually, I wanted to do the whole Victor Brothers Talk to Girlfriend bit.
Mm.
But that works too.
Are we having fun, Megal?
Yeah.
Alright, so you were the victim. And the red splotch on the court was your lipstick.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I snuck into that noodle stand? But how could I?
Ah! I love it. I love his shocked face. Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at that Maractus clinic, and it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala. When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her?
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo.
Me neither. I can't think anymore.
I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Misty?
Alright, very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this. Objection! Oh, clavier. Woo! Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock! What is happening? Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do they not have the stomach to go all the way? Prosecutor Gavin, are you flirting with the defense lawyer? Belmaractus choked
Yes.
Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. And what happened next?
He's right. There's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in the noodle stand?
Alita Tiala half dead, Dr. Maractus pulling that stand. A bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? You might have already figured out what really happened at night.
Miss Alita Alita Battle Angel, as you can see, you're not going through. You're not through with you just yet. We're not through with you just yet.
Really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, prosecutor.
Given me, Fraulein, I only wish to know the truth. Oops. Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Waki saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine.
And Miss Tiala heard about this from Waki. So she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought to death? What did he do after his crime?
I was knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic at the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, Air Forehead, care to guess? Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do? Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Ah, it's the noodle stand, isn't it? Noodle stand?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Alright, and his next move, Dr. Maractus, stole Guy Aldoon's noodle stand.
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand.
It wasn't so random. Remember, all the bowls at the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belong inside that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or, he wanted to put something in the stand in their place. Ah, wait, you don't mean... I do! Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala!
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Yes, I am. Then let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind, but on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Waki Kitaki? I question your logic. What is this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. A spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Objection! Shut up. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end unless the park was his destination?
What?
Apparently, the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Baractus was heading with the stand. Is that?
I think that's a river.
Is that a river or is that a road? Isn't this the
River.
road in the?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead, try.
There.
It's
That's
like,
a.
we
That's
only
oh,
got a few
river.
things to prevent left.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. A perfect place to dispose of a body down by the river.
He was going to throw me in the river?
We're gonna put as much emphasis on river. He didn't have many other options, Fraulein. I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiela.
Irk.
And then the denouement? Denouement?
Yeah.
Wesley Stickler of penny snatching fame, can we never talk about him, walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant.
Apparently it's gonna be brought up one more time.
Okay.
At least one more time.
At least. Oh my god!
So, I shot him.
You were the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you. Well, Miss Tiara.
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you done a fine job bringing up the story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook.
You're the one who's dreaming. A fellow backed everything up he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why didn't Dr. Maracus pull that stand through the park?
Who knows? One gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gaff knows of where I speak.
Where of what? I can't believe she still tried to deny this. Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin? Must I always be the one to point out their forehead's errors? Maybe there really is something.
Do your job.
I believe the Fraulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car.
That's right. The Maracus Clinic has that big old garage.
In which side
Where
of
we
it?
found a certain piece of it.
Oh, excuse me.
Would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he could have used his car.
And so we find our victim with a probable cause to steal that stand. And our defense without a case. Objection!
I have an idea. You know that green car? The one where I found my pancakes? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
How? What an excellent counter argument, Fraulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
Eh?
Don't tell me you forgotten what happened to your daddy. That's right! That night! The car that hit Mr. Wright. green sports car. Oh yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it. It was Phoenix, right? Afterwards, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why did he use his pull-up sports car?
A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. No, no forehead jokes. They're funnier every time. Order, order. Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Breakfast use his car to carry the body? Is that the groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned.
From me.
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night. Someone else stole the stand. The car didn't run. Yeah, the car didn't run.
Yeah. And how did you find your pancakes?
It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all come. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car. Well, that and also he has a broken rear view mirror.
Now you're making even less sense than usual.
According to my information, Miss Fiala. Put one and one together and the explanation is simple. If it's so simple, perhaps you could show us some evidence. Oh god, show us proof why the car would have run that night.
The last time.
Alright, fine. Let's see now. Panties. Again. I swear to god, this is the last time, Your Honor.
Well, all sorts of things come out of my pancakes. Even the truth.
Another crime was committed that night of the murder. The thief of these pantaloons, the latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid, Foggy, in the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
What? Snatcher hid the pantaloons there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them. Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe? Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. Now give me a kiss.
So you are here investigating.
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like a nice bike too.
Shout out again to Granny, ultra determined. I'm getting over this fence.
Let me in.
Let me in.
I'm trying to give me the beats on that Gavin Dooley fans.
Cars, motorcycles, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
Why? How interesting.
While Miss Celia and the doctor were struggling, oh fuck, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does.
I thought that this case gone on way longer than I thought, but also she turned really quick as well. I thought this was gonna go by way faster.
Well, this is, you don't need to present any more evidence.
Okay, thank God. Alright, I think we're at the tail end though.
Yeah.
Where am I? So dark. Can't see. crap! The pain! My throat's hurting!
What's your
I'm
problem?
now a bear!
You, Doc! You know what you did! Ah!
Walkie?
You lied to me! So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man! Oh, wait, let me explain! Fine! I'll give you your last request. Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No!
No!
He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him!
That's the look of someone that found out Javier has OnlyFans.
Oh, wow! Nice nudes, man!
Funny, this isn't the way it was supposed to stop. Oh well, too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as much from Wesley Stickler. He went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking off my slippers. I threw them out after I stepped in the paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No, my biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Dustin.
Eh?
I believed in you. You and your anything agency.
You told me to defend your husband, and I did.
If anyone would get Walkie declared guilty, it would be...
I'm a defense attorney, Your Honor. Miss Alina, Battle Angel. Oh, well, this has been a long day. I believe we've reached a conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alina Tiala doing? She confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Be right back.
Okay. Megal, do you wanna do some character voices, or?
Like, which character voices?
I don't know. Do you want to be Trucy for a bit?
Sure. Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He'd figured out she was the killer a while ago. Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. From me. Now give me a kiss. I lost, but I didn't exactly win either. Something the matter, F4head? Alright, looks like it's time to announce verdict. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay. Not guilty. Let's get this over with. Let's go TGI Fridays. Thank God it wasn't 3 days, though. Court is adjourned. Get the fuck out.
Great job, Apollo, you did it!
Yeah, we did. Somehow.
Lucky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he has you to thank.
Hey, attorney man! You gonna pay for what you did to my Alina, Holmes?
Or to blame, I guess.
You get my Alina back! Someone pointing at attorney with the death wish! Enough, Wacky. Do you want to be Wacky's dad? Mr. Kentucky.
I'm not sure if I could do a gangster voice.
It's high time you opened your eyes, Wacky. What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours! Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman with a business plan. Don't talk shit about what you don't understand, Walkie.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Waki. Oh, Waki, Apollo has something to tell you.
I do? Why you put me on the spot? What's that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman with a business plan? It's the checkup, ain't it? Take that! Think about it, Waki. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays. Well, we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you? Oh my god. Normal face. I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Wonky. But it's an expensive procedure. This is just turning into, a boo-boo. Man! You got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use.
Huh?
It was against his life that did you, Waki. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
Ah! Oh my god!
You mean those weren't shady?
Big eyebrows.
No, I thought he just had really dark eyelids. Dead? Man, I see how
And
it
there's
is,
the
old
Naruto
man.
face.
Always you look out for. Yeah, I can see the Naruto now. Old man, always you looking out for.
Waki?
Listen good, old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. We'll see who's the OG. You try to hide your business, dude. I'll fight you. Stupid old geezer.
Why? Waki?
My Waki.
Oh.
You can skip the voice. Doing the voice if you want.
Okay.
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kitaki, I liked it more without the puppy dog's eyes. He is disturbing with how. And stop looking at me with them big old eyes.
And then he shrinks them, as you can see.
I'm glad I met you. I'm not so good with words.
You sound like a Minnie Mouse.
That's the joke.
I see.
It's sort of a Mike
Capitalism.
Tyson joke. Big strong guy.
Anyway.
Yeah, professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who? Me? I don't think. Again, Apollo Justice.
Someday.
Lawyer for Yakuza, for the Yakuza.
I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky Lime Pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
Meow. And he was gone.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Aw, we make a good team. Don't just stand there, let's get going.
Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Ah! This power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet.
The power of Earthbound.
The power of anime and Earthbound. I did also notice that Apollo's bracelet does have
Earthbound.
eyes on it. If anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Maybe she really is magic. Do you believe in that? Though I can't say I care much for what her father has become.
That's right, we have to go someplace first.
Oh, where?
Why, to claim our reward from Mr. Eldoon.
Oh, it's Salty Noodles. Oh, right. He got his stamp back already. He got his stamp back already? Sorry.
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hack.
Oh,
then
it's a
I'll please
special,
stop filing.
alright. Please, anything but him. That's very cool that you could just pull a wooden mannequin out of your nothing. It's over! Turnabout corner! Hey, how about we see the beginning of the Turnabout Serenade? One more
Oh,
part.
this one's infamous
Bullshit.
for a special reason.
Let's rock! I know bits and pieces of about a blind kid and how, but can you disprove it? I just did. We love you! Live?
Yeah.
Woo! Rock on, everyone. This party's not over yet. Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby. The night's just getting started. Thank you for coming to the Gavineers Guilty as Charged tour. This ends the first part of tonight's show. There will be now a 20-minute intermission. I'm doing the intermission now, I guess. Blue Badger! I miss him.
This is so cool. Oh, is it a Gavineers concert? I don't know how you say
Gavineers?
that.
Gavineers?
Gavineers. Oh, like pioneers. That makes sense.
Huh. Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. That's why you gotta bring earplugs to concerts. Gavineers putting the sick back in music.
Well, I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice. Sending us those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know.
When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free.
Let's head to his dressing room, Apollo.
Gotta see him
You know,
shirtless.
like we're a couple of VIPs. I've always dreamed of being a VIP at a Gavin... never mind.
Trucy, you didn't know who Prosecutor Gavin was before that case. What kind of fan doesn't know the lead vocalist's
And now you're-
name? This guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in. Claver, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I'm supposed to swoon over gods of rock.
God awful, maybe.
I bought all their stuff on the way home from the trial. I got 12 Gavineers albums and 15 concert videos.
That's quite a bit of impulse shopping. Runs in the family, Apollo.
I've got an advance on my next 15 years worth of allowance.
For Mr. Wright, that sounds like a real act of generosity. Who would have imagined me here? At a Gavineers concert, watching Prosecutor Gavin rock. To be honest, it was kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm kind of envious, but it's not like I not that I ever admit that to Trucy. It's not like I'm sorry, what?
You still want to see his legal briefs still.
Ah, you
Is that
made it! They got a little bad badger, guitar.
Mr. Gavin, thanks so much for the tickets.
I forgot his theme for his band is like cops and whatever. And the invoice you sent along with them.
You were incredible up on stage, Mr. Gavin.
Nothing like music to brighten the mood after a trial, y'all. Oh, this is taking like minutes after. As we're almost ready for our next act. I'm looking forward to it myself.
Lamoureux is singing, right? The siren of the ballad?
Lamoureux. I have never heard it said right, so I don't know. Oh yeah. That flyer said she flew all the way over for this show. That's right. I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. Lamoureux says, you praise me too hard. Oh, I love this dude. Oh, who's this guy? He's huge. Allow me to introduce Mr. Roman Latus. Oh, yes, please. Lamoureux's manager and her interpreter, incidentally.
It's a great honor for us to be here. And a great honor for Lamiwa to be heard in this country.
Oh my god, she speaks in wingdings. That voice. I wish I could understand it. It's beautiful. No, she speaks in Reggie's.
Ooh, it's Lammy. I wish I knew how to
Lammy!
say your name, but I'm very excited to meet you.
I mean,
Lammy! Lammeror, mysterious songstress. Quiet, deep song glides through the air, litany above a sparse but elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. Man, fuck you, Apollo, for not liking rock.
Lemmy says, we have longed for we have longed looked forward to this joint performance.
Ah, Lammeror, your voice. It is art. Ready ice, ready ice.
Yet without his piano to guide me, it's but a voice.
Oh yeah, this kid. I've seen this kid somewhere before.
He plays piano at all of Lammy Roy's concerts. He's cute. He's a really good pianist.
Good penis are a dying breed, I hear.
Allow me to introduce Machi Tobaye. Blind.
Machi or Maki?
Machi.
Machi.
Maki. Tomato.
Maki Machi, okay.
This is why he never strays far from Lamiwar. They're always together.
Like characters from some fairy tale.
Lammy's so, what's that word? Exotic. And mysterious.
Look at her profile.
She's 40. Laude, Borginia.
Mm-hmm.
Borginia. Is that the country that Phoenix and Maya go to in the, what is it? Is it Dual Destinies?
I don't think so. It's actually Karain.
Oh yeah, right, Korean. Okay. Borginia. Is that like a mix between like Georgia and what is it? Like
A foreign country.
a country. It's not a real country. She does seem quite pretty, at least her eyes do. Hers is the kind of sightseeing music with a Q-U-E. I said music with a Q-U-E, so she travels the globe putting the sights she sees into music. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm.
Sights into song. That's so poetic.
She was
I'm
gracious.
not being sarcastic. I'm just very flat.
She was gracious enough to find the music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it.
I can't wait.
And now it is time for the next part. We're giving the Gavineers hard rock a little rest. Lammy, the stage is yours. Ready ice, ready ice, ready ice.
She really does look good for her age.
She is,
The band members will not be playing during Lamiwar.
she is gorgeous.
Only Machi's tender tones and Lamiwar's dulcet voice.
And my guitar, of course.
Woo! Nights like this make it all worthwhile, you know.
I should have learned to play the guitar. There's not much romance in chords of steel. Hey, you, shall we hit the stage then? Yo, you can, sing opera, man. Sing.
Good luck, Mr. Gavin.
Take care, your hearts aren't stolen away, y'all.
Pretty sure Clavier or Sky would appreciate
Polly.
the chord.
Yeah, Apollo, be the lead singer.
Get used to singing it while seeing this cutscene.
Oh yeah, the
Because you'll see it
shitty
throughout the
CG
entire-
cutscene. I now I remember now.
Yep, they will replay it. They will constantly replay this. But,
Look
you
at
know,
that
this looks better
CG.
than the 3DS
Oh my
version.
god.
And the DS original.
Oh my god, look at Clever's hair. Oh my god.
It's still an improvement from the DS original.
You would think they would,
Whoa.
like, oh my god. Oh my god, she's an animatronic. You would think they would, like, remaster this.
This is remastered. It
Yeah, I
actually
know.
looks miles better than the DS original.
Yeah, I get that, but still, they could have made his hair look a little bit smoother. Oh shit, first of many tragedies.
He gets his ass kicked by a guitar.
Whoa! Yeah, we don't care about Claver anymore. Whoa! Oh god. Woo! Yeah, we don't care about
He's still
Claver.
trying to beat up the guitar from hurting him.
Wow, wasn't Lammy Roar amazing? I even cried a little.
I'm surprised Prosecutor Gavin actually burned his guitar.
Yeah, that even surprised me, and I'm a magician. What a production.
What a destruction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was.
Is that what they call risking life and limb for art? I think he's my new hero.
I'm not sure I'd call that art.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's get going to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and steal her mind.
I'm sorry, what?
There's 20. Sorry, I was gonna say something funny and then I just cracked up and didn't actually say it.
Tell it to the class, Metal.
Don't be afraid.
Well, it's just bringing up the... Just bringing up the...
It's okay, we can keep going, it's fine.
There's 20 minutes till the last part of the show.
How many breaks does this band need? Enough. I think we'll keep going when they give us the options of, like, move, search. What the heck was that? I was never consulted about this. Sorry, Mr. Gavin, sir. I asked the man in charge. I play Noodle, not great balls of fire. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible.
He seems upset.
Oh, you think? Apollo Justice, were you the one who tried to torch me? I didn't do it!
So much for risking your life for art.
The guitar serenade is ruined! Ruined!
Well, let's try to talk to him at least.
I'm not sure that's the best move right now. Also, appreciate the shitty CG. I see the CG of these chants. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
They look like plastic, like made of plastic. Ooh, handcuffs.
They are.
Alright, Apollo, hands out. What?
Must be probably for the after show.
Oh,
After
yeah.
Party.
They got an After Dark show. Alright, let me just check real quick. Some stuff. That's a Discord notification. Let's talk to Mr. Gavin. Let's talk to Mr. Gavin. I think we've got enough time.
You mean the guitar? That wasn't part of the act?
Part of the act? Let's burn up a guitar on purpose.
But it worked
You'd
really
be
well
surprised.
with the lyrics just then. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away.
Wait, do you think the audience thought it was... Sounds like you got lucky.
They probably thought it was part of the act. At least I did.
He got lucky and he didn't realize it. Anyway, that guitar was the Ferraris of guitars. It was an acoustic guitar, man. All the speed, all the sound, and all the price. If I burned one of those at every show, I'd go broke. Unusual. Oh, sorry. No, this is Apollo. Unusually frugal for a rock band.
Try saying that to Mr. Gavin.
Achtung! You didn't say enough Achtung last trial. Today's been one disaster after another. My og won't run, my guitar case is broken.
Daddy told me there'd be days like these. Wasn't Lammy's song incredible? You worked on it too, right, Mr. Gavin?
Ah, yes, thanks. It was a collaboration. I wrote the lyrics and she wrote the melody, Elton John style.
You know, I was surprised she could sing in English.
I'm sure she practiced a long time for this day. Ah, here. What's this? Lyric sheet. It's yours. Signed by myself and Lamira.
Yippee! Thanks so much!
Yippee! All I ever get to sign are client defense agreements. Almost time for the third act of the night.
Oh, there's more?
Or maybe we go until there's a body. Who knows? Yes, Lamira's part is done. Now it's time for us to drop our groove again, yeah? Hope you're ready to catch it.
Woohoo! Ready, Apollo?
I think I'll pass.
Eh?
I'd like a bit with Lamira, but the rest of you could use volume knob turned way down.
Ah, Apollo, you're getting old.
Does 22? I thought you were 25, man. Alright, whatever. Does 22 qualify as old to a 15-year-old? Yes.
Yes, it does, Mr. Justice. Yes. Well, I'm going.
Well, people thought Chai from Hi-Fi Rush was too old. Like, no, this guy doesn't look. What is it? What is he supposed to be? 21?
25.
25. Wow, I thought way younger. Like, guys, you're older than I am. Oh, there's Claver. Yeah, he's only 2 years old. I get to look at all this stuff now. My handcuffs. That's an odd guitar. The design is the character I saw in the hallway, but with sunglasses. What a strange mascot. He looks like he's crying. This once was a rock about crying. They should name this guy Emo. Great, good job, Apollo. He needs Trucy to help with his stupid ideas. Police uniform. Next to it is a policeman's hat and a pair of handcuffs. This man really is into the police. Must be a Prosecutor Gavin's bad influence. I thought rock and roll was all about being rebellious. Get it? It's ironic. A postcard of Lemira. I can't read a single word in the sentence at the bottom. Tracy might want one of these. I'll show it to her next time we're here. Food! A delicious bowl of stew made of plastic. The bottom of the bowl has a G on it. They sell these at concerts? Whatever happens to just t-shirts? Patrol! That guitar looks like it was made out of a cop car door. That's right, Trucy's not here to set me straight. I just said! Now I feel kind of lonely. I'm so sorry I left you alone by yourself, Apollo. Hey, it's you! That right kid! Detective Sky! I'll let that right kid business pass. Call me Emma. There's no need for titles once you've shared a bottle of fingerprint powder. That's a new one. So, Emma, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm shouting.
Seeing your illegal brief.
You think I want to be here? Me in charge of security in this pit? Security? Did something happen? There's no knowing with that glimmerous fop. Apparently he's all upset because something was stolen. He wanted security back here during the concert. Where does he get off acting like he's some big rock star? He is. Hey! You listening to me? So, where is this door here lead to? This one? That's Lemura's dressing room. Don't even think of going in there unless you want a piece of snack-ooze in your face. Is she ever in a good mood, I wonder? Hey! Hey! What's this? Some kind of headset piece? Why would someone leave this in the hallway? Maybe Lemura's bodyguard dropped it? Emma! Will you stop eating those snacks for 1 second and listen? Ha! You think you're going to pull me away from my snacks just to hear you mumbling? On and on about whatever. You're going to be sorely disappointed. At least I got her to stop munching. Hey, can you look at these again now? Okay. That looks important. What's that all look doll doing there? Oh, that's the blue badger. Should try either talking or munching, but not both. Donk. She snackled me. Served me right for going out of my way. Sorry, I don't speak snackoos. Nom, 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 nom. Are you sure she likes Apollo? Ever? That's a pretty sturdy looking box there.
Yes.
Maybe it's an instrument case. There's a guitar next to it. Don't even think about taking that. I don't think I could ever carry it. She snacked me. Come to think of it, I am a little thirsty. I'll have some tea. I think I'll get a water. I'll have a tea! If you want tea so bad, go buy it yourself. I'll take a tea. God damn it, Emma. That's Freddy Cuter Gavin's,
Well, she could be violent.
Tsundere. Not so much as a hand on the door and I'll snack you. Yeah. Hold on, but I just came out of there. Don't play smart with me. Emma? I've never seen someone eat snacks with such vehemence. Better give her a wide berth. She snacked me. Emma? She's not gonna answer.
Well, that's because she wants to give you snacks.
Hey, did you know I'm a lawyer? Could you take a look at this? What do you think? That must be the bottomless bag of snacks. Emma? Is there anything else I can touch? Oops. What's here? A Gavinier is guilty as charged tour poster. They're plastered all over the place. It's annoying. Well, this is the concert venue. It makes sense. Why? Everyone here is already here. Why advertise it to them? People like to see the poster at the concert as part of the experience. Do you have to find fault with everything I say? She bonked me. That's what she's doing. She's bonked. Bonk. So this is Lamoureux's dressing room? If you ever think about going in there, I'll... What was that? Was that a gunshot? Crime! Something's going on!
Bang,
You
bang,
out of my way!
bang.
Emma! Lamoureux! It's not locked! I'm going in! Break down the door! What's that awful noise? Oh, it's the concert. Oh my god! Ah! That's Lamoureux's manager, Mr. What's his name? Latus! Oh no! Hey, you! Me? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? And don't touch anything. I'll be right back. Touch everything! What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive! Mr. Latus! Can you hear me?
Shocked. I was shocked.
Who
dumb
shot
fuck.
you?
I don't know.
Ask what?
Ask witness.
Witness. There was a witness. Who?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
They're cold. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latus. Tell me, who was the witness?
The witness is Siren.
Siren?
Get used to saying this scene a lot.
Oh, yeah, that too.
These These are the two scenes that play us all the time.
Mr. Latouche! Ah, Emma! What was that?
I think it's like 12 times.
Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could sworn I heard a door close. The concert's been canceled. Back to up's on the way. Is Mr. Latouche? Well, he's dead now. He's dead, isn't he? That's terrible. I lost him. No! Romain Latouche shot. And I heard his last words. The witness is the siren, whatever that means. Apollo, are you stupid? Yes, he is. Don't answer that. Fucking love this dude.
The venue's locked down. We took names and addresses before letting the crowd go.
Good work, Darian.
I'll let you know if I find out anything about the victim.
You.
There.
It's investigation time then. Yeah, Fräulein Detective. I don't need some rock and rolling prosecutor to tell me that. One request I must make. Tell no one on staff or otherwise anything of this.
Ooh, a gag order.
No word gets out other than that Mr. Latouche is dead. No word of the cause of death or the murder. Tell no one. Not even Lamora? Not even her. We must keep everything under wraps. Oh, one other thing. I'll need your signature on this there forehead. Yours too, Fraulein. Oh, on that? Investigation request?
Why just us?
You two are civilians. It's standard procedure. That should be okay to sign, I think. I signed with great reluctance. Right, well, get started with the investigation. I'm on it already. Ah, and one tip for you. Huh, me? Try not to get in the Fräulein Detective's way. She's in a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. We were all questioned as witnesses, and now none of us can go home. We'll investigate, alright? Our way! Tamper with the crime scene! Woo!
Somehow I don't see us getting back to that crime scene anytime soon.
I still can't believe I was there when it happened. Not an experience I care to repeat anytime soon.
This is no time for navel gazing. Let's crack this case.
I worry about Trucy. She seems to have a very loose idea of what it means to be an attorney. I mean, her dad is Phoenix, so what do you mean? Of course, that's not surprising considering who her father is.
Something the matter?
Nothing. I just read my own mind. No, let's get cracking. I'm the only one who was there. The only one who heard Mr. Latouche's last words. Alright, count them down, guys. First order of business is to find out what he meant by siren. Again, Apollo, are you stupid? Well then, gamers. I think it's time to finally end this. This has been going on for far too long, and I work tomorrow. Thank you. Oops, wrong. Back to menu.
Understandable.
Yes, I will save again. I don't care. Wait, did I save? Wait, did I save?
I think so.
Yeah. Well then, ladies and gent of the jury, that was the second case, plus a little bit of the next one, which we will be doing next Thursday. Woo!
Woo!
Alright then, that's pretty much it.
Woo!
I'll think about the whole Persona 3 thing, whether or not I want to stream that, or just do it on my own time. Because I feel like for RPGs like that, that would take way too long, and I really don't want to just bother streaming it all the time. But
Plus, Persona games tend to be extremely long.
yeah, I mean, it took me, I think, it took a whole week, like maybe all of spring break, so like all 7 weeks to, 7 days to finish Amori, and maybe a week and a half for Bike Snacks. But I mean, it is a JRPG. It's going to be long. Maybe I'll put it to a poll. I can do that. I can put a community poll up if anyone wants to see me play Persona 3 Reloaded, and then I'll figure out the rest. Alright then. Well, thank you guys for joining me and being my moral supports. And thank you for being in the chat last stream this morning, Megal.
You're welcome.
It me.